Peace, family. This video right here is about the true origins of God's punishments and the, let's say, authoritarian state of God and the white man. Now, first of all, God is a white man in forms of his existence on a fictitious scale, whether you want to agree with it or not. Now, when we want to deal with hell, right? Excuse me. Hell is hot. It's fire, right? Eternal fire. First of all, the concept of hell comes from the European because they don't possess the melanin, which I stated in my black symbiotic body video, which is needed in the epidermis layer of their skin to perform what is called ultra-fast internal conversion, which is where your body disperses 99.9% of UV rays. So if you study statistics today, you'll see that every 57 seconds, a European dies from skin cancer. The sun is literally burning these motherfuckers to death, and it's only getting hotter. As of right now, the sun is emitting what's called solar flares. It's literally emitting photonic particles into our atmosphere, which is destroying the Caucasian. This is why Europeans lived in castles, okay? Because castles are made of concrete. Concrete is the only physical element that's strong enough to stop photon particles. So if Europeans today live in these, let's say, normal housing. Let's just say normal housing like everybody else. They got drywall, wood, etc. Their housing today is not strong enough to stop the photon particles, and they ass getting towed up. So with that being said, family, the concept of hell came from Europeans being destroyed and burned by the sun. The only reason that they can somewhat withstand the sun is because they have sexually forced themselves into the DNA bank of the black woman through rape, through slavery, and now they're coming out with a little bit of tan. So this is why some white people have tans like the ones on Jersey Shore, or Italians from sexual reproduction. But before they was ever sexually reproducing with us, they was getting towed the fuck up when they came out them Caucasus Mountains. So subconsciously, when they put it in their Bible, which is based off astrology, they created the concept of hell predicated upon their fate. So when they say Jesus, because Jesus is the sun in the Bible, comes back for his chosen people, which is melanated people, because melanin is condensed sunlight. And all those who did not follow the laws of Jesus are going to burn in hell because Caucasians do not possess the neuromelanin or uromelanin needed to be able to vibrate at the frequency shift that we're finna go into, that I'm getting ready to do a Pharaoh Light University on. They're going to burn on this third dimension, which is just temperatures and degrees. So that being said, hell, that's where the concept of hell came from. Now, when they tell you the devil and all the shit the devil does, the devil is just a fictitious character embodied with all the attributes of the shit white people do. So when they say the devil made me do it, that is just a fictitious way to say the white man made you do it. You go to work because the white man made you do it. You did drugs because the white man put them in your community. You shot a motherfucker with a gun because the white man dumped guns off in your community. You half the shit you do is because the white man made you do it because he put the shit on TV, because had he never put it there with his wicked ass media, you wouldn't know what it was. Your kids is out of control because the white man allowing this fucking music to blast through the community, and he won't put no positive shit out there, and he keep acting like it's not. Black people hate themselves because the white man made them do it, because he taught them white supremacy and self-hate. So now, when we dealing with hell being under the ground comes from the science of the Caucasian coming to Africa and us teaching him about the core of the earth. So all he did was create a fictitious character in the sky that's supposed to be white, and a fictitious character under the ground that embodies all the attributes of his white ass self. Because remember, Satan comes from the Arabic word shaitan, which literally means white. So go look it up. And hell being under the ground and you burning for eternity is just him metaphorically creating what you call, creating a fictitious punishment or environment for punishment that's predicated upon the earth's core, where it's hot and it's lava all fucking day. So hell is not a real place you can go. It's a fictitious place created based off the earth's core. Now when you say shit like God gonna strike you down with lightning, because some of you niggas be saying that. Some of you Christians be, God's going to strike you down with lightning. You know where that come from? Slavery. Because during the fucking lightning storms and thunderstorms, the slave masters would still force the fucking slaves to be out in the fields picking cotton and working. And they was getting their ass struck by fucking lightning. And the slave master was saying, look, God struck him down for being bad. Because remember, he taught that in the Bible it says that black people are a cursed people. And slave masters use the Bible to justify their wickedness and them and their oppression on African people. So when African people was getting struck down by fucking lightning because they wasn't allowed to stop working in the fields, the white man was using God as the excuse of who was striking them down. So it's just like a kid. If you tell a kid the boogeyman is real, they're going to be scared of the boogeyman. They're going to grow up with this fear until hopefully one day they can go inside themselves and overcome it. There's nothing you can do to tell your little nephew or niece that it's not a boogeyman under the bed. If you put them in a room by themselves, they're going to cry, even though you know it's not there. Same thing with Christians. There's nothing you can do to tell them there's no fucking man in the sky. It's going to take for them to activate the left hemisphere of their brain, which helps control the logic and help them. I mean, they're going to have to manifest that understanding by themselves. So with that being said, all that God gonna strike you down shit, that shit come from fucking slavery, man. When slaves couldn't get out of the field and God was striking, lightning was striking motherfuckers down, and the slave master was saying, look, see, God don't like ugly. God was doing this. So with that being said, I think that, the reason for this video is because I'm sick of Christians trying to impose their fictitious reality on other people. This shit is not real, and they need to know the origins of what it is that they saying. Because even when you're dealing with the Bible, like I said before, the white man created the Bible. And when you go to court, he make you put your hand on the Bible and swear to tell the truth. But in the Bible it say, only God can judge me. But then if you go to court and you lose trial, the motherfuckers will give you 100 years. So if only God can judge me, and behind the judge it says, in God we trust, then who the fuck is we and who the fuck is God? Could God be the white man? And could we be the people that the district attorney is supposed to be representing? And you trust that the judge, which is the white man, which is a Mason, is going to make a correct determination on your case? So could it be that the white man is playing God? Could it be that the white man is trying to superimpose himself as the creator? Could it be that the creator or nature created fruits and now the white man is creating GMO fruits? Could it be that the white man created the natural cycles of rain and now the white man is doing what you call cloud seeding, making it rain? Could it be that the universe created atoms and molecules, and the white man is creating nanotechnology to act in place as molecules? Could it be that the white man has fictitiously created a realm for us to exist in to where we worship him as the Most High? Could it be that white supremacy is just nature in reverse to where the white man is supreme in opposition to melanin? So basically what the white man is saying is that vegetation and everything grows in the winter, and that in the summer fruits die because in his world shit is backwards? Could it be? So understand the science of what you're talking about, okay? In the Bible, which the white man wrote, and the reason I'm going in on the Bible is because I want to say this. If the white man could break the rules of the book he wrote, why can't we break them? In the Bible, it says homosexuality is wrong. In some parts, it is homosexuality, but I'm going to deal with the alleged statements of God. In the Bible, it says that homosexuality is wrong, right? But then the courts outran and they swear on oath and take oaths according to the Bible. But yet they are passing laws to legalize gay marriage. So if the white man don't respect his own fucking rules, black people, why the fuck is you still trying to follow him and respect him? I don't understand. This is what I'm trying to see. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to see. I don't fucking stand, okay? Whether a white man, black man wrote your fake ass book, okay? Which the white man wrote it. It's copyrighted, okay? So I'm pretty sure y'all heard he say, did God fill out the application and get the fucking book copyrighted? No, he didn't. So that being said, if the white man don't respect the books, the rules he wrote in his own book, how do you? If God said homosexuality is wrong, how the fuck is you talking about something? I don't judge nobody. They can do what they want to do. And the state is passing gay marriage laws. So why wouldn't you, as a good Christian, revolt against the state? Because the same motherfucker governors and shit that's making gay marriage legal is Christians. And I'm not making this video to bash gay people. I'm just using you as an example. So with that being said, family, you gotta understand, everything that the fucking Bible says is wrong, the white man goes with. And everything that's in accordance with your enslavement, with your enslavement in the Bible, the white man still goes with. So in the Bible it says, obey your earthly masters as you would your heavenly Father. Be a good slave. It says this in the Bible. Go look it up. And the white man still enslaves you to this day, and you still don't revolt. Okay? So with that being said, family, we got to understand the origins of God's punishments and the shit that's in the Bible. So motherfuckers keep saying, oh, Pharaoh, it's in the Bible. So that's how I know it's true. Because everything that's happening today is in the Bible. Nigga, they had the Twin Tower. They was talking about knocking down the Twin Towers in the motherfucking 1900s, nigga. And they knocked them down. You know why? Because when you write the story, you can make sure it fucking happens, okay? So understand, stop being so fucking fooled. If I write a book right now and I say, 3 niggas is gonna get shot next week at 8 o'clock, and then next week 3 niggas get shot at 8 o'clock, it's because I wrote the book. So now I can put forth the action to make the shit come true. The Bible is based off astrology. And according to astrology, everything that's happening today is supposed to be happening. It's not some hocus pocus shit. All you gotta do is deal with astrology. Now when it comes to the events and shit that's going on the planet Earth, the motherfucker who wrote the book is causing all the events to fucking happen. Okay? So we say, oh, some shit will plague the land, and then Ebola come out. Of course, the white man created Ebola in the lab and released it across the planet. Stop fucking talking about something. Oh, see, the Bible said that was gonna happen. Bitch, we know. The Bible is just a book to which the white man did 3 things. He recorded his creation story in the book of Genesis, where Jacob dealt with the flock, which is his gene splicing manifestation. For 2, the Bible is based off astrology, which tells you the story of planet Nibiru's return, as well as the heating up of the sun in this day and time due to us entering the Aquarian age and exiting the age of Pisces. And for 3, the Bible tells you all the wicked shit the Caucasian did to us, which he documented, as well as the shit that he was going to do to us in the future, that he's still documenting. So stop being so amazed that shit is happening in that book, because it's supposed to happen. All the shit that's astrologically been prophesied before the Bible was even thought about. Okay? And since we want to deal with Egypt all the time, the naphtha plier, which was created before Egypt was even thought of by the Africans over there, where they had stones that was in place at certain degrees, lined up exactly with the stars, and in a certain amount of spaces that the stones were was equivalent to 1 light year. The ancestors been talking about what was going to happen today. The white man just came over there, got educated, and then put it in his fucking book. Okay? So understand, family, the punishments in the Bible come from slavery and from fucking Europe. I mean, from the Europeans. And the shit that's happening today is just the white man making this shit happen. Just like I used the example again, knocking down the Twin Towers. How many times you heard Biggie Small say, oh, the twin fall like the Twin Tower? All this shit is masonry. They've been prophesizing this shit because they've been had it planned. That's just like fucking, right now we see, whatchamacallit, that movie The Purge, election year. They got the scene with the white lady with the red dress on holding her hand up in the other nigga. Then you see Hillary and Donald Trump debate, and they got that same exact dress on doing the same exact shit. And now on the cover of Purge, and nigga got the clown mask. Now all of a sudden you see these fucking clowns running all across America. Motherfucker, this shit is, they already trying to set this shit up. Stop being amazed and stop giving credit to some fictitious shit from a fictitious nigga that don't exist in the sky. It's the fucking white man. So when they say the devil went out to deceive the nations, who's the only motherfucker on the planet who has deceived every other race successfully? The white man. The Chinese man has not deceived everybody on the planet. The African man damn sure ain't did it. It damn sure ain't been the Korean man. It damn sure ain't been the Hispanic man. It's been the white man. The white man has went, the Europeans have colonized 90% of the planet Earth and forced religion on people who were not religious, forced economy on people who didn't deal with monies or banks or none of that shit, and they forced a whole lot of other shit, especially white supremacy, on every other race. When they said the devil will be released from his prison and deceive the nations, they was talking about them. That was the European documenting himself being released from them Caucasus Mountains and deceiving the world. So with that being said, Christians, to my Christian black so-called family out there, please shut your ass up, because you don't know what you're talking about. And the punishments of God, once again, come from the European and shit that slaves went through. So I'm not going to name them all because this video will be too long. But I'm going to give you one aspect that y'all like to say, God going to strike you down. Motherfucker, that, once again, that comes from when the slaves was in the field. The slave master would not let the slaves stop working despite the harsh weather conditions. And lightning was striking their ass down. And the European was using that as an excuse, okay, to say that God was striking down people who weren't listening to him. So when we say, okay, the pastor has direct contact with God, remember, white people were teaching us the Bible. We were the congregants. The white man was the pastor. The white man was the one who had a connection to white, blue-eyed, blonde-haired Jesus. So when we say, oh, for you motherfuckers keep trying to say Jesus wasn't white, he wasn't black, it is a fact that the white image of Jesus came out before the black image. So you can't even say that they copied our shit, because if it was our shit, we would have had the image first. Just like when you see Horus and Isis, and then you see Mary and Jesus, you can see that we had it first. When it come to Jesus, nigga, he was blue-eyed, blonde hair first. Now you trying to make him black. That's just like when your grandma come in the house on Christmas with that little black dancing Santa Claus. Motherfucker, don't try to... See, we try to make them black to psychologically include ourselves in the festivities. But at the end of the day, we know white people made up Santa Claus. Just like I broke down in my video Christmas. If you need some science on that, go type in Pharaoh Christmas. But with that being said, now we trying to make Jesus black. Get a white man back his motherfucking lie. The nigga has lied about everything that you ever knew. But yet you think that this is true for some reason. I don't understand y'all Christians. He told you wrestling was real. You found out that was fake. Nigga told you Santa Claus was real. You found out that was fake. He told you Easter Bunny was real. You found out that was fake. Okay? And I can go down the list of the shit that white people told. He told us motherfucking Superman was real. Jumped off a cliff and you hit the fucking ground. No cape, no man flying, nobody saved you. He told you all of this shit was real. Power Rangers. This nigga just been making shit up since day fucking one. Boogeyman in your closet. All of this non-real shit. And now the nigga give you Jesus. And you see he has a track record of lying. Told you evolution was real. That's a lie. He has a track record of lying. But yet, for this one little thing, you just don't want to believe he lied on it. Even though we have a unlimited amount of evidence to show forth and prove that Christianity is a lie. So with that being said, family, wake the fuck up. You know? Wake up. Because a lot of people want to stay asleep. They want to stay asleep. It's like when you waking your kids up for school and they be like, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. That's the same thing with black people. We trying to wake y'all up and y'all 5 more minutes. It's like y'all don't want to wake up. Y'all like being asleep. And then it's like, I'm not the nigga that's gonna come, wake up, time for school. I'm get your ass up for school before I whoop your ass. I'm that type of parent. So right now with black people, this is one of them videos. Get your ass up for school before we tear your ass up. We have to jolt people awake now because we don't have 5 more minutes, family. 5 more minutes is symbolic to a couple thousand more years. We already been enslaved for thousands of years by the Europeans psychologically and spiritually. It's time to break away. So with that being said, family, that's the origins of, you know, hell and the punishments of God and all of this shit that the European has created and told us in lies. And we need to wake the fuck up from that bullshit. There is no man in the sky. Yes, it's extraterrestrials. That's true. But other than that, there's no white man with blue eyes and blonde hair. And how the fuck Jesus gonna be white and he ain't got no melanin? How you gonna be the son? How you gonna be the son of the creator, but yet get destroyed by the motherfucking sun? I just told you. Every 57 seconds a white person died from skin cancer. It's called melanoma because they don't have no fucking melanin. So how Jesus gonna not have no melanin but be the son of the goddamn creator? I don't understand that. I don't understand how that works. That's like me being a son of Poseidon and I can't motherfucking swim. You understand where I'm following? Is y'all following me, family? So with that being said, family, we gotta break the motherfucking spells. Period. Point blank, period. It ain't no more playing no games. And with that being said, family, stay tuned for Pharaoh Wildlife University. I'm going in. I'm bringing a sequel to the other 2 videos I posted, which was Global Rulership and Frequency Manipulation, as well as Power of Thought. This one right here is going to be titled Unified Field, if not something similar to it. And I'm finna go the fuck in and put the cap on everything. So with that being said, I love y'all. Peace.